What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Lockdown 23-1. Today we are going back to the courtroom to witness a man by the name of Y&R Mookey. Damn, that name's pretty cool. Turns out he got arrested in 2019 on some gun charges for having guns in his music video. I mean, Florida's tired of music videos glorifying drive-bys and retaliating on your ops and shit like that. They're tired of it. When the system gets tired of something, they start making operations. And this one's titled by the police Operation Wrap-Up. Keep your eyes and ears open when you're listening to this one, ladies and gentlemen. You can get smoked for having guns in your music video, whether they can prove they're real or fake. Now, I don't know nothing about this individual. I ain't never listened to any of his music, not that I'm aware of, but this is him. He's in the courtroom, and wow, look at those beautiful chairs. But anyways, that's besides the point. We'll do a courtroom analysis here shortly.
Counsel, you can come with him if you'd like. So I've given a lot of thought to this case, reviewed the PSI very carefully, considered all the evidence presented at trial. And let me just tell you right up front, I do not believe a youthful offender sentence is appropriate in this case. I'm not going to impose one. I'm going to sentence him to an adult sanction. So then my next question to me, after determining that a youthful offender sentence is not appropriate in this case, of what an appropriate sentence is. I do think a 20-year sentence is excessive, and I'm not going to impose a 20-year sentence.
Nice. Prosecutor was trying to push for 20 years.
I'm sort of stunned when you take a look at the defendant's criminal history beginning back in 2015, that it shows a consistent pattern of not learning from mistakes. 2015, he entered a plea to, in juvenile court, of domestic battery, resisting without violence, making threats. He completed a youth offender program, and it resulted in that case being dropped, because that was part of the terms of the agreement. And so jank. I think most people at that point would have said, whew,
I made it through.
I'm going to walk the straight and narrow.
Yeah.
And Mr. Jackson, I've watched the music videos, and I have to say that I'm appalled at the content of them, at the direction. But one thing that really sticks out is Mr. Jackson is a talented young man.
Imagine knowing that you're about to be sentenced after the judge just watched some of your music videos, knowing damn well how treacherous them things are. But this judge seems to be very logical and looking at it from every angle. Even though the rap video and lyrics and music was appalling, she still finds that he has great talent. And you know, I think about that all the time with these rappers, man. If only they rapped about something a little bit different, in a different kind of way, man, that would have been so much bigger. You gotta watch your P's and Q's, man. I don't flash nothing. I don't talk nothing about really anything going on in my personal life. Shit, I don't even have no more Instagram posts. I don't need that shit. I don't need to be on the radar for real. YouTube is plenty of attention for me. Back in the day, man, I don't know if y'all remember my old stories, but I was ghost mode. I didn't like attention. I didn't like nobody even knowing anything about me.
He could do anything he wanted with his life if he made the right choices. And I think that the video spoke loud and clear to the jury of what the purpose of that video was. It may have been some art, but that wasn't what it was for. I don't find Mr. Jackson's assertion that he's not a member of the Young and Ruthless credible. I find that he is not credible when he makes that assertion. And not only that, but I think it's very clear what a charismatic leader he is in the Young and the Ruthless.
Oh, so that's what Y&R stands for? Young and Ruthless. Honestly, I had no idea that's what it stood for. Treacherous.
And, when people look up to someone who commits crimes, that's a shame, I think.
Yep.
So then we move on from him getting these charges dropped after he's in a plea of guilty to them. There's carrying a concealed firearm also in 2015. So he's sentenced to probation. There's a carrying concealed firearm and a resisting an officer without violence. And so he is, for the carrying concealed firearm, he's withhold adjudication of delinquency. He's placed on probation. He's given another shot, another chance.
I think it is time for the courtroom analysis. I remember those buffalo skins anywhere. I took a ride on those chairs in '92. And would you look at the peeper Tommers over here? Get the hell out the window, I can't even concentrate, guys. I've been waiting this whole damn time for this courtroom analysis to tap into y'all. Yeah, when these rappers go to court, every cop wants to be in the mix. Look, I got the call. This is my arrest. I'm booking them. No, bro, I got this. I got this. I'm going to court. No, I'm going to court. Damn. Modernized bus stop bench. Unreal. And I'll be damned if that ain't a Walmart PS5 demo stand over there. I ain't have no money growing up when I was a kid. I couldn't buy the whole system, so I was sitting in these stores for hours just playing on their demo system standing up. And now, as you can see, I'm still standing. Messed me up, man. Messed me up. But these guys just won't leave me alone. I've never seen a courtroom with a no smoking sign and a fire alarm. That's a little bit of a contradiction, huh? But we can't forget about the half moon drop top, standing on top of the Wrangler recycled denim jean carpet.
Later in 2015, he doesn't make it very long indeed before there's a violation of that probation. Of delinquency, he's placed on probation. He's given another shot, another chance. And so then there's a violation of that probation.
God, that girl's white as lightning.
2000 later.
This cannot be a real person. This is unreal. Why is she so damn bright?
And so then in that case, he's put on probation and he violates it again, another violation of the probation. And then we have the possession of a firearm by adjudicated delinquent, in which he pleads guilty. He's just sentenced to jail. So I see a consistent pattern of violating the law.
Homeboy got some itches.
Driving with no valid driver's license, and while that may be considered minor, one might think that driving with that no valid driver's license is minor. The fact is that it's just another incident of him not complying with the law. In fact, there's two incidences of no valid driver's license. There was one in 2018, and another in 2019. And again, it's while it's not a serious crime, it's just another indication of Mr. Jackson's thumbing his nose at the law. And so my concern is that
never heard that one before.
This is now the third firearms offense.
Third?
For which you've been held responsible.
Oh man, this dude might be smoked for real. Third time's the charm is what they say.
It just seems that your intent on, rather than becoming that successful artist that you could be, with all the potential in the world you have, of just making the decision that you would be rather associated with a criminal gang and make videos that promote or in furtherance of the criminal gang. So I find that you are a danger to the community.
Treacherous.
And I find that the only way to protect the community from you is to put you in prison. But I'm not going to put you in prison for 20 years. I'm going to put you in prison for 10.
Oh!
So I'm going to adjudicate you guilty.
10
to 10 years in the Florida Department of Corrections, to be followed by 5 years of probation.
Damn, they ain't even.
And during that period of probation, you'll not associate with any criminal gang members. And you are going to complete the Authentic Manhood program. I'll give you credit. Court cost in the amount of. I'll tell you what, I'm going to waive your court costs.
Oh, waiving the court costs. What the hell is this, man? Waiving court costs. I really don't know who the hell this guy is, man. I really don't. Let me just go ahead and I have to watch it after this. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, 10 years for having some guns in his music video. And like I said, from what I read in the article, they really couldn't prove 100% that they were real. But I'm sure, you know, professional gun people took the stand and broke down why exactly these guns probably are real. Hit that like, subscribe, notification bell if you enjoyed.